Yes, you are. Hey, if you mean it, you're not ugly right after you say something to me. As soon as you don't get your way, you start to me. Yes, you did. You said, that's the thing. I don't have to answer a damn thing. You know what you're saying. All you do is play games with people. You block your daughter. You only did that because of your birthday. It ain't cool. Something's wrong with you. You're sick. Family, and you try to cover it up. It's not gonna work. Baby, we built, so you ain't gotta keep reminding me what I don't like, what I don't need. You a sickness. No, I'm not. See, that's your problem. You always try to... Whatever. See, that's what you think. Oh, nobody else will deal with my dumb ass. You really believe that I think that you don't... Do you think that I believe that you gave me the best you had? No. All I did was stand up for myself, and I ain't never gonna stop doing that. And you're an evil, ugly motherfucking person. From your soul on out your asshole. You just start mess. You're an evil person. You gotta do that to your own daughter. You're a horrible person. You sit up in there and you talk undertone in front of your kids, trying to make them weak people and not let them learn how to stand up. You cried like the other day on your daughter's birthday. Clarify anything that you did wrong. Go to ain't nobody no fuck. You're funny. That's good. That's funny. The motherfucker that walks in and say, yeah, that's right, turn around and leave. You're the bully. That's good. Whatever. All right, everybody, this is Wrath. I'm wanting you to understand the situation is when the narc basically discards someone in a very, very big and horrible way, but people don't understand it. This is a situation in which our daughter had just given birth. He had been hiding his relationship with speaking to her because she had been upset and cussing and such, and so he was like, stay away from her, she'll calm down, not realizing that what he was trying to do was alienate her from everybody, tell us unsavory things about her, such as that she was possibly prostituting, although I was arguing against him more and more recently. He was hating it. And I was telling him, I don't want you talking about my kids. Like I said before, this narc has issues that needs to be solved. And I'll give him something to do. Since he doesn't understand, you don't mess with mine. Now, I want you to understand you cannot go around and do this. This is for entertainment purposes only. And it's for educational, so you can take it, try to learn from these actions, and apply them to your lives to be a better person when you're involved with a narc. Like I said before, I'm involved with this narc, and I have to because I have children with him. However, it's getting to a point where I don't want him around me. But he acts like he's a gift to me when he is around me. But I'm steadily, ever so diligently there to remind him, hey, no. He's going to remember what he did. Or he's going to be reminded of what he had done. My daughter could have lost her child by him calling the hospital. He came back. He didn't even take us with him. And he also, once he came back, he told us two stories. One story was that he went to the hospital. The other story was that he actually called the hospital. What did you do? Okay? And women, men, don't give up. Because all I was thinking was, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to have anything with her. I thought she was going to have that baby without me even knowing. Luckily, something had told me to contact her through another account. Anyway, once she and I have been talking, she's upset, she's hurt, but we are very much determined to bring this to the forefront. Yeah, he can go ahead and, stir up all this shit and stir up a pot. But with our situation, it's too many people that he's affecting all at once. You have to understand when the narc gets to that point where his mask is completely and totally slipping, where it's work-related, where it's home-related, we're realizing that he even possibly was running his mouth to the neighbors, which now it made a whole lot more sense when we lived at other places and people would treat myself and others a certain way when they would visit, or even myself when I was just living in my own home. Now, my daughter and I, we before had discussed things about your mental health after going through things, and she analyzes people, like their actions, and she actually would tell me that doesn't match, and it didn't match because she was basing it off of my husband's reactions towards me. I wouldn't even have to say or do anything. And he would make it look like we had discussed something. I had a problem with something. He had to calm me down. But it was all untrue. It was a reflection of what he was feeling he should do to me in front of them in order to make sure in the end I would have no one. That was the whole point of this. I'm going to tell you, he most likely did not want my daughter. Once after he lied on her, she was done with him. See, what he doesn't understand is what we are dealing with is the reaction to all of which we went through in our lives. And he doesn't want to deal with it. He wants to mix it up. And the way it was supposed to go was that he would discard my daughter and that we wouldn't be talking to her. I wouldn't know how to contact her. I would try to contact her, but then she was not going to contact me. You know why? Because he had already done it. But luckily, he cried like a baby. His emotions didn't match. He was about to lie to the kids and say that she gave up a child. My daughter is just gave birth to this child. She could hemorrhage. That's stress. But because the narc has no feelings. And that's something I have to show to my son. I said, you saw how he discarded her and a child that he called that. Having that baby. Oh, I'm sorry, the baby. Or however he put it. Just evil and ugly and conniving. With me, he's doing this. He told me, oh, she's going to have the baby on a da-da-da. So I was like, okay. Then she actually asked him for my phone number months ago. He wouldn't give it to her. But once everything blew up, once after the rumor that he started got right back to her, she thought it was me and then realized I wouldn't even speak to the person that had told her. Most likely my husband that did it. I don't know how. Well, I know how. But I don't know when this all occurred. This SOB been planning this from the get-go. And shout out to my grandchild. This is Wrath of the Empath. This is the culmination of reactive response. That's what's going on with my daughter and myself. We have been reactive responses to the abuse. And it's affected us long enough, and we want to settle this. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for being here. I appreciate